Hey, beautiful Scorpio, Sagittarius cross. Welcome in, beautiful souls. We are diving into your May 2026 soul message, monthly message. And you're not going to leave May the same person, I'm hearing. The same person as you've entered it. Not emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually, because this month it starts off with that full moon in Scorpio. So by the time you get this, we've already had the full moon in Scorpio, all right? Your depth, your truth, your shadow. And it ends with the full moon in Sagittarius at the end of the month, your direction, your freedom, your future. Hey, that's both sides of you. This isn't just another month. This is your transformation meeting your destiny. Something is being exposed, something is being released, and something new is trying to take its place. So let's get into the energy, beautiful souls, because what is happening in the skies right now is really activating your entire life path. Thank you for being here, and thank you for, when you're clicking on this video, giving it a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Now, my Scorpio Sagittarius May moves in layers, not all at once, but when it hits deep. All right, let's talk about the full moon in Scorpio. I am going to be doing a video which you should receive as well about the same time as this video. The full moon in Scorpio, yeah, we're going to do a full moon in Scorpio reading for the energy. So if you want to check that one out, you go ahead. Thank you again for liking these videos, being part of the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe, my cusp signs. This full moon is pulling everything up from beneath the surface. Emotions you've been holding in, attachments you haven't fully let go of, truths you've been feeling but not saying. And with Mercury conjunct Chiron, Venus conjunct Saturn, this is where conversations happen that change things, emotional wounds that get triggered but also healed. Love just gets real, right? No more illusions, no more avoiding. This is going to be like your true moment, your truth moment. Not comfortable, but necessary. Now, between the 5th and the 6th of May, perhaps the 6th is going to be very significant. It's pressure plus internal shift, all right? We have that Pluto retrograde. This is where things get intense during this time. Mars is squaring Jupiter, reacting, acting fast, pushing limits. Mercury squares Pluto, deep truths, power struggles, revealing conversations. Yes, and as I said, Pluto goes a retrograde around the 6th. Now this is where you turn inward, all right? Patterns you thought maybe you moved past are going to come up. Control, fear, attachments are all going to be highlighted here. You're going to really start seeing what has been running in the background of your life. Shadow work. This is shadow work, all right? But it's also where your power comes back to you. Now, mid-May, we've got a lot of Taurus energy happening, grounding, real world reset, all right? After the emotional storm, things are going to slow down. Mercury enters Taurus. The Sun plus Mercury all aligning in Taurus. And we have the new moon in Taurus around the 16th. Now, the question that becomes like, what do I really want to build in my life? Or what do I actually want to build here, from here? You could perhaps be maybe even asking yourself that question. Perhaps you've been guided to ask it. Hey, take what resonates, beautiful souls, leave the rest. I'm hearing with all this Taurus energy, it's about money, stability, long-term plans, relationships that are real, not just emotional. And even with Mars conjunct Chiron, same day as the new moon in Taurus, this is going to be healing through action. You stop just feeling it, right? And you start changing it. This is going to be your fresh start, but in the physical world. Now, from the 17th to the 22nd, there will be sudden shifts, awakening moments. And this energy speeds up fast because now Mercury is going to be entering Gemini. and conjuncting with Uranus. And now we know that Gemini is already in Uranus, all right? And the Sun conjuncts Uranus on the 22nd. This might just really bring some unexpected news, maybe some sudden realizations, a shift in direction you didn't plan for. So this could be a message that changes everything, a decision you make quickly, but you know is right. Something is leaving or entering suddenly. I'm hearing this is going to be like your awakening moment. Now, between the 19th and the 29th, I'm getting the energy of love, emotion, some sort of reality checks happening here. Venus enters Cancer. This is where emotions deepen, vulnerability increases. Venus square Neptune, illusions versus reality in love. And on the 29th, where Venus squares Saturn. All right, commitment tests. Yeah, commitment tests, emotional boundaries. This is where your heart gets tested. Is this real? Is this aligned? Am I settling or am I choosing from truth? Some connections will just deepen. Others, they show you exactly why they cannot continue as they are. Now, the 24th to the 26th, we have some energy of power moves, breaking points, Mars square Pluto, the Sun trine Pluto. This is really intense. Power struggles, deep internal breakthroughs, letting go of control, but also stepping fully into your power. This is like transformation in action. Finally, on the 31st, we have that full moon in Sagittarius. So anyway, you've got strong placements in Sagittarius. This is going to knock you. This is your expansion and decisions. And we closing off this month on your Sagittarius side. So some sort of truth, clarity, direction, forward movement after everything you've been through this month, or perhaps the last 6 months. You just know what you need to do. No more confusion, no more back and forth. This is going to be the energy of this is my path and I'm choosing it. Overall, my beautiful Scorpio Sagittarius, May is your rebirth truth. Your rebirth through truth. It starts with emotional release, moves through deep internal transformation, and it will end with clarity and forward movement. So perhaps you may just be being asked, okay, to face what you've been avoiding, release what no longer aligned, maybe even step into a new version of yourself, fully consciously, not halfway, but fully. So beautiful souls, let's go into the Cultic's Cross and really dive into your energy here, the overall energy. What is this transformation perhaps look like in your life? What is being cleared out? What is coming in, and how is this next chapter unfolds personally for you? If you feel called to ground yourself with a deep breath or whatever grounding techniques you do, and let's dive in. Angels, spirits, Scorpio, Sagittarius, spirit guides, ancestors, all of the highest light and good, please come through for our Scorpio Sagittariuses from their core to the outcome on a Cultic's Cross 10 card spread. What do they need to know? The Lovers in reversed. Interesting. I didn't realize the deck was upside down. Obviously, it's meant to be reversed. Interesting. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another card. This is your current energy, all right? I'm going to get another card to clarify, but what it normally means, reversed, all right? For those that don't know what the Lovers reversed means, is generally internal disharmony, misalignment of values, or it could even be poor decision making. It like points something to like imbalances in relationships, things that's not in alignment. It could be conflict with partners. It could even be a need to take responsibility for one's choices. Like disconnect between the personal desires and actions. Let's say it's maybe if it's your career, it suggests something, issues with co-workers, or maybe communication breakdown. This is also associated with the Gemini. It can be something to do also with financial decisions. Maybe it could also be consequences of actions, impulsive decisions that could lead to future regret. It also could be inner conflict, a lack of harmony, like, within yourself. Perhaps conflict between personal values and desires. Spirit angels, let's give this a shuffle and get another card out here. To just clarify this so we can get more information on the core energy. Let's make sure the deck is upside down. 10 of Wands. Yeah, something has been heavy. I feel here your core energy, your soul weather, as we enter May, it's talking definitely something about misalignment that has been come too heavy to carry. Now, some of you, it could be something to do with a relationship. We do have Gemini, Mercury energy from the Lovers, the 10 of Wands, fire energy coming out here. I'm getting the energy of maybe some of you can be really disconnect within yourself. Maybe it's some sort of something to do with choice that you've been avoiding, or maybe staying in something that no longer feels right. And I'm getting the energy that you already know it's too much. Some of you already know it's too much, or perhaps some of you already feel the weight. I think, with the full moon in Scorpio that starts in May, at the 1st of May, the emotional truth we spoke about earlier, something is out of alignment and it's been draining you. This isn't just confusion anymore. It's something that you are aware of. If you feel called to share with us, hey, go ahead. Let's have a look at the crossing position. What is challenging you right now? We have the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to keep everything balanced. Maybe it could be you juggling your emotions, responsibility, decisions. You could be juggling your finances. If this is leading to finances, it could be finances going back and forth, or maybe it's a place or business or a work environment or relationship. It's the energy of, should I stay, should I go, should I wait? Perhaps even with all the Gemini energy, especially that, the Lovers is the Gemini card. I feel like maybe the Gemini energy later in May, this indecision, I'm hearing is going to get louder before it gets clear. I'm hearing that this isn't just about balance anymore. It's about choosing, because juggling, this is called a juggling kind of, right? And I'm hearing it's what's keeping you stuck. Let's have a look at your root. 4 of Cups. Okay, this is your soul level driver. Underneath everything, there's some sort of emotional dissatisfaction. Some of you might have been seeing butterflies, perhaps even yellow ones or pink ones, maybe online or in the physical. Flowers could be significant as well. Feeling emotional dissatisfaction, it's getting like feeling unfulfilled, something not hitting the same anymore, being offered something that your heart isn't in it. Perhaps, hey, something with regards also to the Pluto retrograde that will be happening, also Venus, Neptune energy, illusions versus reality. Maybe what you're being shown here is, where have you been settling, or where have you been emotionally checked out? I'm hearing this didn't happen overnight. It's something that has been building. Let's have a look at the past. Okay, this is what's fading, the Three of Swords. So heartbreak, some sort of betrayal, heartbreak, pain, disappointment, grief. But the thing is here, this is leaving your life now. And I'm hearing that you're not meant to carry this into your next chapter. Perhaps something happened in April. Something hurt you, shaped you. Okay, maybe it didn't even happen in April. Sometime in the past, recent past. But it's not meant to define you anymore. I'm getting the energy of you need to release this. This is the release. Perhaps you've released this. It woke up your eyes. You see clearly. Let's have a look at your conscious. Queen of Wands. Look at all this fire energy happening in this card. All right. I'm hearing this is your power, your confidence, your independence, your magnetic energy. I'm hearing also choosing yourself. You're aware of this now. And some of you already starting to realize I deserve more than this. I want to feel alive again. And, this actually perfectly aligns with that Mars energy. Aries activations from April flowing into May. I'm hearing that you've stepped back into your fire. All right, let's have a look at the near future. A tower. This is what's opening next. Okay, we're not going to, Spirit said we're not going to sugarcoat this. Something is coming down. So this could be, maybe it's going to be it's an interesting tower, this, right? Sudden change, truth is being revealed, something unstable is collapsing. I'm getting the energy here of Mercury conjunct Uranus, Sun conjunct Uranus, Mars square Pluto. This could confirm, this could be something to do with a breakup, a sudden realization, a situation ending abruptly, a truth that just cannot be ignored anymore, maybe something to do with business, money, whatever this. It's going to be different for every one of you. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. Put the energy where it fits. Spirit saying whatever this tower is going to happen for you in the near future, whatever this is, don't fear it. It isn't happening to break you, but this is going to happen to free you, because whatever is built on misalignment cannot stay. It cannot go with you into the future. All right. All right, let's have a look at where you are at. The world energy. The moon cycles in the month of May could be really significant as well. Online. Okay, what I'm getting here is while everything is shifting, you are busy closing out a major cycle in your life. Some sort of completion, some sort of evolution, something about you just stepping into a new version of yourself. I'm hearing you're not the same person anymore, and that's exactly why what used to fit doesn't anymore, right? This is growth. This is real growth. You're growing. All right, let's have a look at the external energy. High Priestess. The B and J letters could be significant for someone. There's something spoken around you, some sort of secrets, maybe intuition, things not fully revealed yet. People may not probably be saying everything, but you feel it. With all this, the intuitive psychic activations this month. Okay, what I'm getting also here is that you need to trust what you're picking up on. Not everything also needs proof. I'm hearing your intuition already knows. Okay, let's look at your hopes and fears. The Eight of Cups. I'm hearing you want to swim away, but it's also what you fear most, leaving behind something emotionally. Yeah, it's not easy, but staying is what's draining you. So it's like walking away, but I mean, she's a mermaid, she's swimming away, right? I'm hearing something about fantasy movies could be significant for some of you. This is something to do with an internal battle inside of you. Do I choose comfort or do I choose truth? And okay, let's have a look at the outcome. The number 8 could be significant for some of you. The outcome. 6 of Pentacles. What I'm hearing is if you stay aligned, everything will lead to balance. So you will end the month off to balance, to that equal give and take, healthy connections, no more overgiving, no more one-sided energy, fair exchanges, aligned relationships, stability in how you give and receive. I'm hearing this is your new standard. And this can mean in different areas of your life, whether it's finances, business, relationships, energy, right? Put the energy where it fits, all right? So my Scorpio Sagittariuses, 86 could be a significant number also for some of you. It doesn't have to be. The reading is quite clear for the month ahead. Is something is ending, something is being revealed, something is shifting fast, and it's all leading to alignment, balance, and truth. Like you're being asked to stop carrying what feels too heavy, whatever that means for you. Each of you is going to feel different. To stop holding on to things to what's already misaligned, and just to trust any changes that are happening. The changes that will be happening in the month ahead is for your highest good. Even if it feels maybe a little bit chaotic, hearing that like this tower moment is going to be leading you exactly where you're meant to be. So what we're going to do here is we've got this She Is Oracle, all right? And we're going to get one card out here. Just, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, just to tap into your feminine energy, like your soul guidance. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good. Let's give it one more shuffle here. Please, can we get one card out here for our Scorpio Sagittariuses to close this out? There we go. That's the card. Let it change. Butterflies really could be significant. And I did mention butterflies on the Four of Cups. Let it change. Let's have a see here. Let it change. All right, so my reading skills are not very, very great. I can read in my head perfectly well, but when it comes to out reading loud, I'm sure some of you have noticed with these oracles, I kind of stutter and stumble over my words. But hey, all of us have got something going on, hey? So let it change. A card about allowing change to come, about the absence of control and the ability to accept the new. Questions that you can sit with and ask yourself, beautiful souls. You can pause this, write it down, and in your own time, answer these questions for yourself. What is changing within me right now? What am I holding on to even though it has run its course? And what can I let go of to allow change to happen? So beautiful souls, this is what I have for you for the month of May. I am sending you so much love and light. Thank you again for hitting the like button, leaving comments, even if it's just an emoji. Perhaps you can leave a butterfly in the comments. And thank you for being subscribers here at the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. I'm seeing 2424 could be a significant number for some of you. Perhaps even the number 66 could be significant for some of you. If you feel called to look up those angel numbers in your own time, see what is the meaning for you there. Go ahead, beautiful souls. If you feel like sharing your stories in the comments, I really enjoy reading your comments. And Sometimes, you could just help somebody else out. Sending you love and light, and I'll check you around in the next one.